All right, true crime fans, listen up. Inside Edition Digital is dropping a new episode of New York Gritty. The digital series explores some of New York City's famous and not so famous crimes that shocked the five boroughs. And here to tell us more about the new true crime episode is Sal Bono, the host of New York Gritty. Oh, my goodness. Tell us about this new episode. It's fascinating.
Well, thank you for such a lovely introduction. So the new episode, which comes out on tomorrow, it's an interesting one because it's a case that people remember and then quickly forgot about. Like, it's an interesting one because there was so much press coverage at the time, and then it quickly went away. And in 1993, the spring of 1993, two Manhattan socialites on Park Avenue, the Khedkers, they were technically Indian royalty, were found dead in their apartment, which at the time, Park Avenue was known for high-end robberies, not so much murders. And then, which led to the media to descend upon and cover this case at all angles, but then the NYPD couldn't find the perpetrators. They kept hitting stalemates. So a few months later, across town, a Broadway composer and his roommate, an actor, were found murdered, and it was a grisly crime scene. But at the time, still, police did not connect the dots. And it wouldn't be until later that summer, 1993, when one of the perpetrators called the Daily News and confessed to the crime because he had gotten into an altercation with his lover. It's quite so many twists and turns. It could be a miniseries, a Hollywood movie. It's wild.
You spoke with the lead detective on this case,
Sure did.
and also with the Daily News reporter. So tell me what you found out.
So the detective was green. This was the first major case to investigate. And, you know, he's obviously trying to prove himself to his bosses, to the rest of the PD, and it kept hitting dead ends. The Daily News was covering this at all angles. So it's not that they worked hand in hand, but there were, when you look back on this story, there were leads, almost as if there was little clues everywhere. And eventually, the lead detective was Mark Slender. He was looking at one of the calendars that he just took from the Khedkers' apartment when he went to investigate initially. And he noticed the name Kobos, like a few days before they were found dead in their apartment. And one of his colleagues had said, "Oh, wait, do you mean Kobo? Because I arrested a guy named Kobo who was doing high-end robberies on that part of New York, like Upper East Side, not specifically Park Avenue, but around the area." So like, maybe. Well, it turns out that the guy that called the Daily News was George Kobo. He must have given the Khedkers an alias, or maybe the Khedkers had spelled his name incorrectly when they took him to dinner at Le Cirque. Like, the perpetrators were con artists. They were really good at infiltrating the lives of their victims.
I mean, it's really incredible to think about how this all unfolded and that media frenzy for that time period.
Yes.
I mean, so fascinating for you to be able to dive into a story like this.
Yeah, it's incredible, and the footage that WCBS had, which was remarkable, because you're seeing how crazy it was. This is Park Avenue. It's constantly busy. Where they lived on Park Avenue, it's Billionaires Row. It's constantly filled with traffic. When I look at the footage from 1993 and when I went to go do my stand-ups in, July of 2026, the traffic is still the same. Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed on Park Avenue.
But it is remarkable to see how many people were freaked out by it and how much media coverage it had gotten, but how not a lot of people remember it.
Yeah. And when it was going unsolved for a time, I think that really created total chaos. What has happened to them? Well, Sal Bono, host of New York Gritty, always fascinating to talk to you and see what you uncover for the latest episode. And you can catch the new episode of New York Gritty. That is tomorrow on Inside Edition's YouTube page.